They don't know what time I'm on, like too short, that's okay, cause my money long. When I pop out, I'ma set the phone, dog world, baby, I'm trying to get a home. And it was a time I was all alone, I ain't with friends, baby, I just gotta go my zone. And I'm up if I'm dead, on this money like my phone when she called. I wanna know that shit, remember a time I ain't have shit. Promise myself I'll be mad rich and never be average. I used to skip all my classes, trying to get bread in my cabbage and get me a habit. On the low, she a savage, know how to move in the traffic. Ties to the ratchet, fuck around, she really blasted. She gon' up and throw a maggot.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to C Meets World, Season 2. We back here, we better than ever. Like I said before, new place, new people, new vibes. I'm here with my co-host, talk to him.
Mr. Nemo's himself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Talk to him.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
Season 2.
Show it to him.
I wasn't here for Season 1, but Season 2,
Show him the shit.
crazy. And we sponsored by Nemo's.
Number
good guys, good
Smoking on Nemo's, yes sir.
No,
yes sir. And today I'm here, I got a special guest with me. Y'all might not know her, y'all might know her, but I think y'all, feel me, y'all gonna get to know her today. She's been doing this shit for a long time now. Honestly, she's been in this game a couple years, coming up now, doing her thing. I know her as Jaylee, but y'all might know her as Damn Jaylee on the gram. Talk to the people. How you doing today?
I'm good. What's the vibe? Like, long time overdue.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've been supposed to be here.
Yeah, man. We was supposed to be here. So, you know, we start off the show.
Now you're here.
Right, now we here.
We gotta take the shot. We're gonna get into this.
Another fucking shot.
Another fucking shot.
I'm gonna be lit by the end of this shit.
Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna be with you. We going with you.
My shit good. Hold up.
Whoa, whoa. She's starting already.
Y'all late.
You know, what's going on?
Take this blood. Hold on, I got you.
What you mean take this?
What's going on here, man? She talking about us. Yeah, how late she speeding.
Yeah.
Well, that was a baby drink. Like, get it together, guys.
Oh, man, here she goes. You know, it always start over. This is the baby drink.
It is the baby drink. Like.
Let's go, man.
First shot, let's go. Alright, Jaylee. So let's talk. What's new with you?
This shit sour.
Oh yeah. We drink that on the rocks jalapeno.
The fuck y'all giving me?
I know that. But talk to us, Jaylee. What's new with you? What you been up to?
Working, you feel me? We about to drop an EP album and another video. And we just dropped the video a week ago, so you know.
What's it called?
It's called Official Talk of the Streets Freestyle. So it's on YouTube.
I hear she grinding.
Feel me? We dropping shit every week.
Every week. So my question to you is, you doing music and shit. What do you feel is your sound now? Because I feel like you've been an artist, you growing in, your sound always changes and evolves. So what do you feel like you're going for now? What you trying to get the people?
I'm honestly trying to show people how versatile I can be. So I don't want to just stick to like making rap music or drill music. I want to just be able to show people that I could be a different type of artist in every track. So next track is definitely going to be a singing track, which is something different that I don't think people are used to hearing from me.
So I know a little more. My fault, go ahead.
What made you start the drill, though?
Honestly,
that's kind of different for females. Not a lot of females is doing drill. And I was listening to your shit on the way over here. You feel me? You talk your shit.
I talk my shit.
You talk your shit. You feel me?
So I think it's more like the environment. Like, we from the Bronx. What's going on now? It's nasty right now. You feel me? It's a lot of things going on. So I think I shifted more into the drill scenery because it really reflects what we going through in the Bronx right now and what's happening.
So you rather like what you see is that
yeah,
shit? Okay.
The people I'm around, what they do, you feel me? Shit like that.
You the face of the Bronx for the females?
I feel like I am, but I don't want to say I'm the only face of the Bronx because I like to give credit where it's due. It's a few female artists that's doing their thing too.
Like who?
Okay. Kenzo B, Shani. Mm-hmm. I think they definitely doing their thing. So I don't want to just claim that, you feel me? I'm not one of those girls.
Drill right now. So you said Kenzo B, Shorty. Who you want to feature from if you had to?
Both of them. They both popping. I think they both fired.
I'll tell you, better than Ice Spice though.
I like Ice Spice too. It's crazy because we used to follow each other and we was actually chopping it up about a feature. But then she took off and I was like, oh shit, you feel me? But she's fire. I think she's fire too.
You think we can still get that feature?
I think her price went up, but when I get through that door, I feel like it's gonna be an opportunity there.
You think with the features shit, right? And you doing features and shit. You think like doing a feature with a certain artist and shit. Is it more? You think it's like when you do features, right? I'm basically asking, is it more beneficial to you or the other person?
I think when I do features, it should be beneficial to both of us.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't think it should just benefit me only or that person only. I think it's a collaborative thing. Like we each gotta be bringing something to the table.
I feel like it'd be some shit like when you get on the track.
Yeah, bigger name do help a lot though.
It do. You definitely want to score for the big names.
Yeah.
But you want to score for people on your level too because y'all still exchanging fan bases no matter what.
So you got a fan base. It's the competition part. Like it's more of a we could come together and
I don't believe in competition.
Okay. I feel like it still is a certain level of competition though, because at the end of the day,
friendly competition.
Y'all want the same shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me?
But there's money for all of us. It's enough money for all of us.
Sure.
So I don't feel like the competition is needed.
So what you feel like the next level is for you? Like how you getting there?
I feel like for me the next level or my next move should be like we were talking about a big feature. I think that's what I'm aiming for next, and then hopefully break through the door right after that or before that, because I feel like I could do this shit by myself. But you feel me? I also want to work with other big names. I think it'll be dope.
You done any shows before?
I've done too many shows. I'm tired of doing shows.
What's your favorite show that you did?
I think it was when I was in an independent label when we was flying out to Cali, Miami, competing on the coast to coast. We won first place. So I think that to me was my.
So talk about that more. You said you was with an independent label.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even get that far. So what's that like for you? Like what's your experience been with labels and shit?
Oh man.
It sounds like we gotta take a shot. It sounds like we gotta take a shot for that.
It's a bittersweet. It's a bittersweet situation.
Talk about it. People wanna know that. Like people. Cause I feel like for the artists that take that. Yeah, thank you. I feel like for the artists and shit that. You know what I'm saying? Is regular. Everybody's looking for that deal. You feel what I'm saying? They looking to get with a label. They thinking that that's what they need, that label to push them. So you being with a label and being moved on from a label and shit like that. What's your experience? What could you tell somebody like about your experience with it? Or if you don't want to necessarily go into it, but go into it.
I think the experience is different for everybody, but in my situation, like. I didn't just have I wasn't just a part of an independent label, but I was part of a family because it was 5 of us. I was the only female artist on that label, so that's kind of how I learned to rap too. So in a sense, it's like you build that relationship with people, you build that relationship like your family and shit, but sometimes the competition comes, you being the underdog, the people not believing in you but believing in the next artist, so that happens a lot in labels, and I know that's something that happens in major labels. That's how people get shelved or whatever the case may be, and I think that's where it gets a little bittersweet at.
You started out drill rapping, or you went into that lane?
So I went into that lane, but I was rapping before that, and it wasn't like far off from drill. It was still similar, like rhythms and stuff. I just completely translated into drill, like maybe I want to say like a year and a half ago, more or less.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a crazy thing. I feel like that's something to get into, right? So you say you transition to drill. Obviously, that's a career choice, right? You gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah.
So talk about that for you as an artist. Like it's a difference in, like you said before, you made those. It was similar to drill, but it was different, right? So now you making drill because I guess that's what your fans want to hear. You really got to give the people what they want to hear. So from you, like, talk about that more.
I think it's what the fans want to hear, and I think it's what I could relate to. Like I said, my pool I hang with, like, people that are like family to me. Like they does this. We're from the Bronx. We see this. Like you feel me? So for me, it's like how could you not like want to go into drill when that's really what you know, what we talking about in the drill music.
And I feel like it's different because we really from here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different from somebody that's in like
just
you know
seeing it. That's how I'm saying.
another state or nothing, and then you start doing drill
outside,
rap.
seeing it
Yeah,
from
you know what I'm
outside.
They
saying?
seeing it, it's entertainment, but for us, we seeing it, we feeling
It's
it.
more
Like,
here, so I feel like you
it's
could add
pain.
that to your repertoire and shit. So
Real life situations.
that's a fact.
So doing all of that, right? What would you say is like when you making your music? What would you say is like the main thing you trying to do when you get in the booth? Like you trying to talk to people, you trying to make it hit, you trying to like what are you trying to do?
I think my way of making music is talking to the people, but sometimes I gotta shift that and really think like, yo, I want that hit. For me, that hit is gonna get my family and friends out the hood. So it's like that's the challenge itself. Because sometimes you want to talk your shit, but not everybody trying to hear that. You feel me? But to have a hit song, that's different. Like,
Hey, might have to make something sexy for these niggas.
I do. What you talking about?
Right.
I do.
Oh, all right. So what's a sexy song you think like when you making a song and you trying to like I guess appeal to niggas, right? Like you saying, it's like you know what I feel like it's different because do niggas really buy records? Like, let's keep it a buck.
What you mean by Bob?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
like,
gonna
like,
say that.
like I'm saying, like a nigga will go on your page, he'll follow you, he'll do all of that, right? But when it comes to your music, right, I feel like it's a different transition because even for male artists, right, niggas is not buying your music. It's
That's
girls
a fact.
that's buying your
That's
music.
a
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's females that's buying your music. So when you making a song to like cater to a man, it's still the girls that's going to buy your
Yeah,
shit. Like you feel what I'm
facts.
saying? You resonating more. So like, what's your mind frame in that? Like, you really making a song like to a nigga, or you making a song like my bitches could sing along with this? Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I shift more into my bitches to sing along with this shit. Like you can see it in the videos. All I have is my bitches with me. Like you feel me? It's never all
Yeah, those the ones
niggas.
that's
Like
really gonna play the song.
yeah,
That's a fact.
that's the real support
It's
system.
rare you gonna see a nigga bumping, riding down
Niggas
the
is
highway.
powerful. That's
65,
why.
75 miles an hour, listening to a female.
Right.
But that's
Really,
crazy.
like-
Oh, it is crazy.
It's
'cause
crazy.
It depends on
I
what
see
you're talking
that.
about.
Fire though.
Yeah, some of
But,
it.
you feel me? It could be fire. Nigga just might not play it though.
That's a
That's a
fact.
fact. Because of what she's
Especially
talking
not
about.
that
That's
loud. You
right.
spinning it. You,
Oh,
yeah,
cause
just
she
'cause
said
a
my
female.
pussy tight, like my
Yeah,
pussy.
he not about to spin no block like that.
No, I'm not. I
Right.
think that's what it is too. But it's interesting y'all say that because I actually like observe like a few guys while I chill with them, and I always ask like, why your playlist just males? Like you don't listen to one female, and they answer would be like, no, I can't relate to nothing they talking about.
Just be listening.
Or young
Yeah,
and man's the only one they really listen to.
I mean, I feel like for me personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't like listen. It depends. Like,
It depends, go crazy.
Like, it really depends. I'm not gonna lie, cause
If it's fire to me, I'm gonna listen to it.
yeah, but I don't feel like I see
But
it
I
enough.
don't really run. Yeah, I don't see it enough. I
Yeah.
don't run across it enough for me to even have.
Like
I
I
got a
got.
female artist on my playlist. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Don't worry. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with
Gorilla
you.
popping, she not on my playlist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
a fact. And
but
I fuck
feel-
with her.
Nah. I feel like niggas
I
listen
fuck
to
with her,
Glorilla.
yeah.
I seen a couple niggas add her song to their playlist.
Cause her voice
Yeah,
kinda
she-
sounds like a male at the end of it.
And she
Yeah.
talking her
Yeah.
shit, you feel me? Y'all can relate to that because she not just talking about her pussy in her song.
I mean, but it's not like that. It's just like I don't know, bro. I can't explain it. I guess you got me on that one.
Like,
I
come
just
on,
wouldn't.
I'm telling you.
It's like if I
If
come
you're not
across
listening
it-
to her in a way, I feel like you a little sexist. Like, you feel me? Because she talking real nigga shit too.
Yeah. I would listen to her, but it's just like to add it to my playlist. I don't know. To me personally, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm just in the car, bro, and imagine I'm just in the car riding, chilling, or even if I'm outside, I'm on the aux. I got the speaker, got some Pop Smoke or something on, some sturdy shit, and then you just hear Glorilla. That's gonna feel me. Gonna throw it off a little bit.
I
You
got
feel what I'm
Thames, I got
saying?
Thames on my playlist.
Yeah, I got some Tim's too. I got that free Mon shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's that shit.
Yeah.
Tim's and some wine, that's vibey, but that's on the feel me. It's on the side and shit.
So y'all fuck with Glorilla tomorrow.
I
Y'all
fuck
got
with
I
that.
fuck with Glorilla.
No, I'm saying fuck with her enough to have her on your playlist is what I mean.
I don't got her on my playlist.
Yeah, I'm out on
You
my
see?
plate. It's not that I don't
I
fuck
ain't
with her.
gonna
It's just like I don't like.
I go to YouTube and put it on though.
It
See,
depends on the mood.
that's what I'm saying. That's that sexist shit. Like, I
Nah.
feel like it's just powerful. Like, you gonna listen to the song, look it up on YouTube,
I
but
think
you're
a
not
shot
just
for that
gonna
one.
hit
I think a
ads.
shot for that one.
Like, you're not
I
just
think
gonna
a
hit
shot for that
ads.
one.
Y'all just
Fuck it.
gonna bypass that
Fuck
shit
it.
and go to YouTube. Like, y'all still
Fuck it.
jacking her. Y'all may as well really jack her. That's what I'm saying. What's that bridge? Like, what's that gap that's not letting y'all really jack her?
I don't know.
I can't call it.
Female
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
She's a female.
That's the
Now,
real
I had Lil
conversation.
Baby on the track, right?
Oh, yeah.
That
Right,
that
you got
everybody
down
would
there.
have
But
reposted
I still really wouldn't download it if
But
it
think
was.
about the lyrics though.
That's a fact.
What she be saying, like
You
it's
could
tomorrow.
play one of those songs right now where to my mother y'all gonna relate to it. And y'all not gonna relate to it for no female shit. That's what I'm saying. She
Oh,
told
no.
real nigga shit.
Fuck nigga free. I don't know how I could relate to that.
Well, not that song. You can put tomorrow, right? Or another song.
What
Like,
she said? She be like, hold on, I forgot the lyrics, but.
don't give a fuck about my credit score. I might be rich as fuck tomorrow. You telling me you can't relate to that?
I mean, I felt that. I really
Like,
did.
hello? That's not just for bitches. We could get rich real quick tomorrow. Fuck you gonna give a fuck about a fucking a score.
I don't know. I guess you're schooling me right now. I guess I really don't got no reason not to. It's just not doing nothing. Like for me, I think I got 2 females in my playlist. I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 females in my playlist.
Thames is one, right?
Young and me?
Nah, I got old Nikki.
I don't got young on me.
Oh, Nikki, that's
Old
different.
Nikki.
That's a little
I'm not gonna
different.
lie, I got the old Nikki
Okay, that's a little different.
what's it called? The Moment for Life joint. I fuck with that when it comes on. And there's one more. I'm not gonna lie. I might be a little wild for this one, but I got high school in the playlist. I don't care. I got high school in
I
the
mean,
playlist.
fuck it.
Fuck that.
You
That's
feel
my
me?
shit. I don't
She's
care.
the queen of rap, so it's like.
Nah, she is. You always gotta give her her credit.
I don't know. I feel like, alright, so boom, you do this shit, right? So hold on. You pulled up, you gotta take a shot with you. Yo, welcome you to the show. Hold on, let me get you in here. Let me get
She
you
gonna
in
be
here.
a little soup
Let me get you in
today.
here.
It's alright, we're gonna eat after sis.
So you dance, right?
Yeah.
So what's dancing like in 2022? Like not even on no funny shit, but like what's that like? Cause I feel like nowadays. My fault, gotta get in the can. Alright, so boom, I feel like dancing nowadays is like not outdated, but you don't see it as much, you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember back in the days, like a couple, like 10, 15 years ago, it was backup dances and shit in the vids, like all the time.
To bring it, I guess, all the way back, there's elements in hip hop, and dance is one of them. B-boy, freestyling and stuff like that. That's an element and a foundation of hip hop. So over time, yes, it has changed. Of course, everything has changed. But we live in a TikTok world where
That's true.
where you see the young generation carrying it through, you feel me? So you see them in the hallways, you see them in the supermarket getting sturdy in Target, it don't matter the place. So nowadays, dance kind of just rocketed, if anything. Like, artists are really trying to finance their music through TikTok as well. Like, that's another means of income for them. So for them to drop a track that's really like, okay, like, it catches your ear, but it's another thing to then have a trendy song where now everybody in New York City is going to the red staircase and they getting sturdy or they shaking their hips. Like, it kind of it kind of emulates what dance used to be in the back in the day, like once hip hop really emerged, where everybody was in the streets and just chilling, smoking, dancing, singing, rapping. So nowadays it's kind of like the same thing, but in a different.
Struggles in that lane, like what's the obstacles? Like I don't
the
really.
barriers is not getting credit. So for me, you'll see a lot of trendy dances, but you won't know who choreographed it.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like y'all influenced the culture. I didn't really think about it till you said the TikTok shit.
Hell yeah.
Because y'all got the, if it's not coming from like a hood nigga dancer, like not even a hood nigga, but these niggas be getting tracks and shit, they'll do a little dance and the dance go viral. Now that's the new dance and shit. But besides that, I feel like it comes from y'all, you right. Like all these little dances and hip rocks and shit, that's coming from dances and shit, right?
Yeah, so we really do take it to the next level, to the point where the song is now stuck in your head and in your body. Like you want to dance, you got the dance already. Like there's already a trending dance and you doing the steps and you feel me. So dance kind of just, it makes it blow up even more. But of course, like with the industry in general, it's all part of basically is how dancers could collab in the whole performance. So it's the celebrity, the artist, you feel me, and we got the backup dancers, we got the people on the side that's doing the band music, whatever. We all part of that vision. So there's different lanes and different approaches to it. My goal would be to be on tour. So that's just like.
That's your main goal?
Yeah, with like a.
You want to tour with?
Bad
Bad Bunny.
Jaylee first, but
But I'm gonna be like, where am I in this equation? Like,
Jaylee, of course, is going on tour. Like, that's a fact. But you know, like, you always have these little dreams growing up and stuff. And Bad Bunny has always been somebody, or Chris Brown. Like,
they fire though.
I want to know some real shit. So how y'all deal with the attention to men and shit? Like I know y'all, feel me? Y'all poppy, y'all got y'all gram. You an artist, obviously, so you have to feel me in the way you selling yourself to the audience and shit. How you deal with all of that shit? Like all the attention. Like could you have a boyfriend right now? Like in this stage, is that a thing for you?
Nah, I don't think it's a thing at all.
No.
I don't think it's a thing at all.
So like
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, I'm focused. They are distraction. I don't trust nobody. And you're not gonna understand why I do the things I do and the reason I'm doing for. So nobody ever gonna feel that pain like of going through this industry, you feel me? And dealing with what you deal with as a female. I'm not even gonna say as an artist because as a dancer you deal with shit too.
But you specifically in like the artist lane, so it's kind of a little different for you. You more on the front page and shit.
Definitely, and that's why I say like no man is gonna understand what you gotta go through as a female. They gonna feel uncomfortable because you as a female artist feel uncomfortable.
Why you think that though? You think like what about another male artist? What if it's a male artist like similar to you, like you know you're struggling like with the go through and shit? Like you don't
No,
think you can relate?
because at some point I dated 2 artists in my life, and that was the worst choice of my life.
Nah, you
Because
gotta tell why.
at some point, you feel me, if you're doing better than them, they feel like you're going to leave them behind. But really, it's never that. Like, you're going to take them with you. They just got to be tagged, and they never tag.
So you think niggas get jealous of you,
Of
basically?
course, they get jealous.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
So you see, so
Yeah. You be sleeping with your worst enemy, bro. Sometimes people just don't like that it's you. That is happening for you. Even your partner.
that's crazy. So because of that, you just don't fuck with people right now.
Nah.
Yeah. What age did y'all discover your talent? Or
I've been doing music since I was little, so I don't put a time frame to that.
I officially started doing hip hop at age 10. Before that, I was doing ballet. I took it serious at 13.
Ballet, like, is that something? Like, I be seeing people do it. Like,
Ballet is the foundation of all dance, so it's having to do with your core, like actually being strong and being able to, you know, to progress in other styles. You gotta
that be on
have
your
foundation.
tiptoes all day. That shit tough.
Like a discipline. It really is a discipline.
What age you made your first song?
Me, I think I was probably like 12 and I was on my computer on GarageBand and I was recording myself like over and over. Then I got on YouTube and a little ass girl singing High School Musical songs. Like, nah, bro. I need to find a way to delete those videos off of YouTube because I look crazy. But that's pretty much how I started to make like a track like young. And then I started going to the studio when I was in high school because I went to a performing arts high school. Well, I went to 2.
you went to 2
I went to
people
2 high
in
school.
Word.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
I got a
Like
transfer.
Yeah.
I got a transfer, and the high school was so bad it phased out.
You said you're going back to singing, right?
I never said I'm going back to singing.
Not back to singing, but you're gonna bring that vibe back to this new tape, right?
Yeah.
When you sing before, like, what's some shit you like to sing about? Where you get your inspiration from? When you learned you could sing?
Life, and I ain't learned I could sing. I just sung. Like that was just something that I did.
You sure you can sing?
Yeah, but I'm not singing for you right now. You hear how raspy this shit sounds in the gravel.
Oh man.
Stop playing with me.
Man.
I say I sung. Dude.
Ah, yeah, so do that. Let me see.
Right now?
Yeah.
Do y'all even got a speaker?
Yeah, right
Actually, we do.
Play it right here.
Alright, so give me that. Now let me stop.
Yes.
What's it
Handy
called?
dandy JBL.
Handy dandy JBL is nothing. Is it JBL PD Encore? JBL.
Charge.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, we like her.
You smart.
We like her.
She's smart.
I'm with the
It just popped up, nigga. I'm not that slow.
About to hear us sing, y'all.
The awkward silence. Nah, let me stop. I gotta find it in my email. My fault. I really did bad with this.
So in the meantime, who's your favorite producer that you work with so far?
I can't say that.
Why
I
not?
found the song.
Oh, nah, we gotta go back to that. Nah, we gonna listen for that.
I found the song. Why so low? Oh, it's me. I don't want you part of the process. You gon' slow me up, cause you too toxic. I gotta hold you accountable for the time spent. Bitches extort you, I was good for your pockets. Baby, I'm a bad bitch. Fuck up on me, you gon' be at a disadvantage. He say I got toxic pussy, he know I do damage. I'm the one with motion, but I'ma let you have it. Should've kept it on the low, now bitches feel like they got reason. They cannot hurt me, having you all up for a reason. He won't let it go till my new nigga up and breeze him. It's the eye for eye, I'm petty, we gotta break even. I ain't cheap, but I should've been cheating. I knew it was coming, I just ain't know the sequence. I've been on go mode, I don't need nothing interfering. Made excuses up for it so I could oversee it. I did him how he did me, now he can't breathe. Bitches think they get the same him, but they not me. I left him with the crib, I ain't no Mary Jane. I'm too sturdy to break. I thought you was gon' up it. You ain't take action, you left it as discussion. I showed you the real one, you thought I was fucking. It's yellow.
Where's that song? Where's it at?
It's not out. It's gonna be on the tape.
Unreleased.
Unreleased. There y'all go. Some fire.
I'm sorry. You come here, you gotta bring us some
At
beat.
least a minute or more.
So
There y'all go. So when that shit drop, 100,000 views is better. 100,000 views is better.
Facts.
When you dropping that?
Next month, you heard?
There y'all go.
Stay tuned.
She might drop that for Thanksgiving.
We dropping Burning That Bridge this week. You should have been there. I hate you. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna argue.
Y'all at the studio type shit, right? And y'all going into like making a project and shit. What's your process basically?
What do you mean? You gotta be more specific with that question.
Like, alright, so you going in the studio, you going to make a project, like you going there with a specific thing in mind, or you just go in there and make music? Like when you get in the booth, you freestyle or you come in there?
I have shit that I come in with, like shit that I already wrote, revised, rehearsed. You feel me? I don't just
Are
go.
you going to booth film some type of way?
I do.
Hell yeah.
I
Well,
do.
not the booth. I go to the studio.
When you feel some type of way, you go to the studio?
I be having to
Dance it
channel
off?
some type of energy.
Fact.
More spiritual, like.
I
Feel
fuck
me? If something got me dumb, type what?
You mean the studio, or the dance studio, or the studio? Oh, alright, my fault.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
see-
be in
oh,
like
you be
I don't
rapping?
rap. I don't
You
rap.
rap?
She be in my
I'm a great
sessions.
supporter. I'm a great like I have a good ear for music. You feel me? Being that I'm a dancer,
Okay.
so I actually enjoy seeing the process. I have many friends that are also like artists and creative in their own ways, and so
It
it's
take a
always.
long process being in the studio, I ain't gonna lie.
I love it though. Like yeah, it is a long
Sometimes I
process,
be asleep.
but you seeing literally, you seeing the growth.
You tell your friends when they fuck it up?
Hell yeah, I be telling them you gotta do that again. You gotta add this. You gotta add the. You feel me? Like gotta put the ad libs. Gotta put a bomb in there. I don't know. Do something like.
When you tell your friends that like you went there multiple times and just not it?
That's their journey. Like you feel me? That's their journey. It is part of the journey is to fuck up also and to not have that song that is just like it's just not it. You feel me? But at the same time, it's something that they needed to get off their chest. It's something that they needed to go in that booth and create. So progress is that as a process.
To what we say, back to what I was asking you before, right? So since you get in the room, what's your favorite song that you wrote? Like I guess like your song that you was really getting shit off your chest, like you was talking your shit the most, and what was it about? And what was you talking about? Who was you talking to?
Damn, why gotta be who I was talking to?
Not that's just everything, but you know what I mean? Like who was your audience?
You gotta be
Like,
talking to somebody.
yeah, like who was you? Feel me?
I'm talking to everybody. I'm trying to talk to everybody.
You never made a song with you was in your bag?
Yeah, I think the last one I played for y'all, I did that directly to my ex. That's like the most direct song. Everything else is pretty much like general.
Damn, you must have hurt you that bad.
Fuck that nigga.
What
What
you
you
doing?
mean? You only got one song. And that was because he made a song about me. Like,
Oh, shit.
Damn.
talking about my. It's toxic. Like, what the fuck?
He chatting about you?
Yeah, bro.
Is that
So
crazy?
I had to make my little, you feel me, closure song.
So is alright. So boom. So like dating an artist, like for real, it's crazy. Like you do, cause y'all don't necessarily like have to do the same thing. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you date somebody that's in the same lane as you, it get a little crazy, right? Do you feel like obligated to have to like, you know, feel me, be in the studio with them, or maybe if you're doing better, you feel obligated to like have to do a song with your man, even though you might not necessarily want to.
Yeah.
So it be like that. So like taking that on, like what's that like? Like you do you do it, or you tell them like, yo, keep it a bucket. That's not it right now.
I mean, like, the artists I've dated, I'm not gonna sit here and discredit them. Like, they're not bad artists, you feel me? And I don't wish them no success. It's just when I'm with somebody.
Hey, yo. Hey, nah, you gotta take a shot for that
Keep it like that.
Stay on that.
I'm mad. I don't wish them to not have success.
That
Damn, so savage mode today.
That came out real fluently.
Nah, she said when she bet. Nah.
Yo, can we hop off the topic?
Hey, yo.
Came out real fluently.
Nah, she got to get shot for that one.
Nah.
Word.
Yo, I'm gonna get sued for this. And they're gonna be like, what is it? Defamation of character?
Chill, you talking your
some
truth.
shit- Some shit like that.
Speaking your truth. So what's it like? What's it like being in the industry for you? Like just the level you've seen so far. You doing things now. You've been in skits. You've been in all types of shit. We see you on the gram. So what's that like breaking in so far? What's it been like for you? Is it like everybody say?
It's interesting. You meet different people and they show you different things, and when you make content with them, they all have their own blueprint. So that's what's dope about it. Like, you get to see how other people think and their thought process behind making content. But then you kind of get to show people like a different version of you. Because I feel like when I do skits, it's like a different version of when I make my music. It's just different.
Who were some of the people you looked up to as a dancer?
As a dancer.
As a dancer, I was able to have a lot of like leaders that were able to do something further with their dance career. So my dance assistant, she's on tour. She has been on tour with Meek Mill. She did the BET Awards. You feel me? So this is somebody that was literally training us. Like, she was stretching us, teaching us combinations, and we was just doing. Feel me? We was doing what we was doing, but she actually made it a point to go to Cali and start her career there and, you know, take that risk, which a lot of people are scared of. So as a dancer, the industry really is in Cali because that's where all the celebrities is at, and from they going on tour and they recruiting people mainly from there. So it's like always a goal for a dancer to move out to Cali and really be in the industry.
So you ain't never looking for nobody like Ciara or nobody?
I mean, they cool.
Shakira.
They cool, but like in a way, I always saw myself as my biggest inspiration.
That's
I
fine.
felt that.
Okay.
Like, I know my potential for me, so they already made it. Like, it's my turn.
You really want to work with one of them?
Of course, they were OGs. Ciara, for me, she's really put on that versatile artist and dance artistry.
You said you do dance and stuff. What else do you feel like you could transition to? Is that all you want to do is dance? You want to do more shit? You got more shit you into? You say you go to the studio, but I'm pretty sure you talk about the dance studio.
So a lot of people lately have been asking me like if I was to ever rap and shit like that. Really hasn't been my lane or my. It wasn't like an idea, but since everybody keep asking, like it seems like everybody rapping nowadays. So I'm like,
might as well, fuck it.
And there ain't a lot of females, but that'll probably be something that I'll do later on because right now I'm not even focused on that.
Okay, so what about you? What else you feel like you could get into, like, besides just rapping and doing shit? Like, you feel like you could transition to something else? You just into this? You into more shit?
Nah, I want to become like my own brand, like Rihanna. So at some point I can stop doing music and people are still gonna buy what I put out.
What you thinking about putting out?
Everything.
Like?
Makeup, clothes, everything. I just want people to love me. That anything I put out, they gonna buy.
Okay. So you could do more. Why don't you do more like you thinking about doing shit like getting into like film or maybe like I feel like nowadays everybody just want to see you, right? Like you transition more like YouTube shit like that. Like
yeah, I do want to transition to YouTube. Facts.
what type of videos would you do?
All types of videos. I mean, I already done like a few on YouTube.
Like what? What's
Remember
your best one you did?
the arrested me video,
Okay.
and I have a Trill Marty video coming out.
What's that like? Cause like you know like
Is that a skit?
Yeah, it's a skit. So you know they staged obviously, right? So like you go in there, it's like you got they let you freestyle. Or they got something they want you to put off. Like what's that like?
For what, for YouTube?
Like YouTube, your skits, anything.
I feel like for YouTube, they let me freestyle. Like, I'll be going there based on their energy. I match that. Like, you feel me? Sometimes it could be tension, like, cause it's like, all right, what we doing next? Like, you feel me? You throwing that shit at me, like, it's different. But with the skits, it's more I feel like rehearsed, cause it's like you talk to the person about what y'all about to create, and then y'all create it. Like with YouTube, you don't talk about what you're gonna create. You just freestyle it. So you just basing your shit off of whatever vibe that person giving you. Cause some people be trying to be funny, like you feel me?
Yeah.
And they try to make you look a certain way on the internet. So you gotta like match energy and see who's really trying to do this shit or not.
You fuck with shit like that? Like when they just try to like do like you know.
Sometimes they do funny shit, but that's why I never pull up by myself when I do these interviews. Like I always have males with me.
What's some funny shit that happened to you?
I don't think any funny shit has happened to me, because to be honest, like the guy friends that I have, they kind of just either press you at the beginning, like, yo, bro, it's a certain limit to this, like, you feel me, we doing this little video, but it's certain things that we not doing, you feel me? And the person kind of respects it type shit.
You ever pulled up to one of these shits and they caught you off guard? Like you ain't know like that's what y'all was doing?
Yeah, actually yesterday.
What was it?
It was a TikToker, he gets like millions of views. And I was like, yo, let's do something about like, he was like, what type of video you want to do? I said, let's do something about red flags. I come pull up and he like, yo, I'm going to throw a curveball in there, whatever we do in the video. And he started asking me like mad freaky shit. I'm like, the fuck? Like, that shit kind of put me off guard. But for the moment, like, I just did what I did with it. I try to be funny with it. But sometimes shit like that happens. Like, you go in there expecting something because y'all already discussed something. And then people just change it and you feel me? Just want to make it entertainment for their stuff. But I don't knock them. Like, fuck it. You feel me? I'll still be part of it. But sometimes that happens when you do shit like that. Like skits and YouTube videos.
You gotta expect that nowadays, cause I feel like they really do that to like they mainly get females, right? For most of those shits, cause they want to like catch eye in a curveball to go viral, give the clip or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
they know niggas gonna watch it, especially if you look good, got a fat ass or whatever.
And I feel like some girls will give them the bait, like you know, some girls will take it, they'll just go all out, and then some girls is just like, what the fuck, you feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Obviously, but you don't knock the content though, like
I
it's
don't
not.
knock it. It is what it is. Everybody makes their content their own way.
What about you? You fuck with content like that? Would you be in content like that? Like you don't get it? You go viral, go viral?
To be honest, I feel like a lot of people have asked me to be a part of things and they kind of already know what's up. Like the image that I have on Instagram is what I want to keep it as. So yeah, I pull up, I'll see the vibes and I'll just let you know right then and there if I'm doing it or not. You feel me? Like, but a lot of people do try to take advantage of a pretty girl with a fat ass, with a nice body to then kind of sexualize them, and that's not the only thing they gotta offer, you feel me? Like, we that as artists in our own way, so we wanna talk about that, you feel me? We wanna talk about what we got working, like, what we got, whatever.
Whatever y'all got going on.
Yeah, whatever we got going on, right? So, for niggas to try to make it about some freaky shit, like,
oh, so you don't like.
I feel like everybody is already on that.
Yeah.
Do something different. Like, let's talk about what
So what you got going on? What's your next step?
My next step right now is really to just get booked, to get paid. I'm
As you should.
living comfortably. I'm taking care of my priorities.
That's usually.
we just working. I'm only 22, so it's like
I'm 22.
I got a whole life ahead of me.
You be feeling like when we young as shit, when you really got big shit on your mind, you be feeling like you got like kind of a deadline type shit, right? Like I gotta do certain shit by this time, or now I'm gonna call it. You feel what I'm saying? But next thing you know, you be that age. You was probably telling yourself at like 16, by 18, I gotta be on my way doing some shit, right? Then you turn 18, you like, but now by 21, it's gonna be lit.
Again, it all takes time.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent.
It's a process.
And it is a process. If you don't stay consistent with the process, you're not gonna see no growth.
Nah, yeah, that's right. I feel like I came home with, like, even from music, you see musically and shit. Like, you got a track you ashamed of. Like, you told me you had a verse then, you got a track that you never want nobody to hear. I'm not gonna lie, I got the same thing. You told me like that too. I got a track that I never want to ever see the light of day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should ever hear that.
Why is that though?
Because I feel like when you first start making music, I don't feel like I speak for everybody, but I do feel like I speak for a lot of people. When you first start making music, you sound like who you listen to. Feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, Tor, you hear my voice, like, it's in and out, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't sing, but I listen to a whole lot of A Boogie and old school shit, so when I first made a track, I was trying to sing. I'm not gonna lie, I had the auto-tune on it and everything, I'm not gonna lie. And I listen to it now, and I'm like, nah, burn this shit with fire. Like, this shit should never be heard by nobody. I don't even want nobody to ever even, like, know that I made this, you know what I'm saying? But I had to go through that to get where I am now, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was all just a journey, like, coming along and shit. And I feel like a lot of shit that changed me is, like, just like you say with Chec Out and shit, right? Like, I had the same thing, too. I feel like I changed, I transitioned into the drill just like you. And I remember, you feel me, you know, I'm real. I tell you, I was talking shit to you. And I was like, you feel me, because she transitioned before I did, you feel what I'm saying? She had to jump, and I remember I was telling her.
The drill?
Yeah.
Because the more views you get?
Not the more views. I'm not gonna say she did it for the views, but like she said, like that's what the people want to hear type shit. You know what I'm saying? So she did the transition, and I feel like when I was seeing it and I was watching her, I didn't necessarily understand it at first. Cause I'm like, I'm so used to seeing you do this, you feel me? And you sounding like this, so when you doing this new shit, it's like, it's not necessarily, but the more I heard it, I'm like, alright, she's doing her shit, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like just going through shit, you just transition as an artist naturally type shit, you know what I'm saying? Or even as a dancer, like, you probably go through some shit and you probably get in the studio and really like, nah, I'm about to dance my ass off, right? It'd be shit like that. What's the time in your life like that made you just push harder? Like, you was really in your bag, they really brought you to another level.
So I feel like, relationships play a large part in anybody's life. And sometimes, like, you really sit back and reflect on all the shit you allowed or how much you contributed to somebody's life, and you use that to channel your energy now, like how you want to really put on for the people that you love, your family, you feel me, how you want to, at the end of the day, like, not stay stuck in the same circumstances. So you're going to use your talents too, you feel me, you're going to use your strength to do what you got to do. But I just got into my bag right now because
relationships do play a part of
it. It is crazy. I feel like it's crazy.
The emotions too.
Once
your emotions get involved, that should throw you off your little game or whatever you got going on.
You be down for a little bit. You be doing.
Yeah, you might not want to dance. You ever not wanting to dance?
There was a point where so I had a child. I have a 1-year-old, so there was a point in my life where I was.
Shout out to the mothers.
Right, because you could still do it. A baby don't stop loving, and neither does a baby father.
Okay.
But what's it called? Obviously, when you're pregnant, you can't do a lot of the things that you used to do. But I never let that stop me. Like, I gave birth and I got right back to what I was doing. You know, on the everyday hustle. Probably young mothers do, you feel me? We still gotta now put on twice as much, because now we're not just trying to make an impression on.
Yeah, it's
we got little ones now
right?
that need to get a lasting impression. So what story you wanna give them? Like, what do they wanna see? A struggling mother, or they wanna see somebody that made the narrative successful? You feel me? Like, not just a single mother, but like, we living in the suburbs, like, how she do that? Like, you feel me? Like, on her own. So that's something that I want my son to grow up and see for himself. Like at the end of the day, nothing could stop relationships, your life circumstance. You just gotta keep hustling.
Need a degree today. You don't, like, I'm not saying like you need a high school degree, you could get through a high school, but you feel me, your high school, what you doing this shit and that, like that's really getting you like somewhere of a difference type shit?
I mean, to each their own. Like, do you have a kid of your own?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, so it just puts you in a different mentality being a parent.
Oh yeah,
So
your grind in your house was definitely
you that I
crazy.
see life differently because now you seeing it through the lens of a newborn that you have to 100% make sure that they reach adulthood, and you feel me, like that is your responsibility from life to death. Like, you feel me? So what do I want for my son? I want the best. You feel me? I want, like, the city lacks resources. At the end of the day, this is the hood. Like, New York City is a hood. We all got our little hoods in each borough. It's not somewhere that I feel like you could thrive the best. At one point, yeah, like I was able, like our generation was able to make something out of nothing, but they really is lacking resources. Like there's better things out there. You feel me? There's a lot of like crime, drugs, whatever, and it's always gonna be like that. But when you have a kid, you just kind of want to take them away from the madness. Cause I grew up around it, and it's like it was a fight for me not to be like my peers that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of girls that I danced with, they no longer dance. And I'm a mother, and I was able to continue, you know, hustling, thriving in my own way. So it's just, I don't know, and I feel like there's a dark ass energy in New York City that not even adults could protect themselves.
Right now, you're not looking for a man, but a nigga come to you and he step the right way. Like,
keep it a buck.
How you gonna move?
This one out.
Me too, sis.
Like how you gonna move? How you gonna step on
feelings.
that? Like,
so alright, so
I mean, we can talk about the ideal nigga, right?
Alright, so no, what's your biggest nose then? What's your biggest nose? What's absolutely don't do this? Like, and niggas do this to you on the regular, and you probably thinking like, they probably thinking like, oh, it's valid, and you just like, no. What's your biggest nose?
Wasting my time.
Like how?
Wasting my time.
Like what's wasting
In
your
any
time?
type of day. I mean, any type of way. I'm smacked. That's my thing. Just don't waste my time, cause I don't got that.
So what's wasting your time? Like hitting you up and then ghosting you, or do you not get ghosted? You ghost niggas? Like what's the vibe with that?
I be matching energy 100%, but I feel like for me it's like just wasting my time. Like we just doing nothing. Like what's up? Like you spending money. Like it's a vibe. Like what we doing? You feel me? Like
you trying to make a move. You trying to build something with them. So that's what it sound like, right?
in a way, yeah, but I don't trust nobody, so it's like.
I mean, a nigga step to you the right way, he gonna have you in your bag.
I said he could spend some, he could vibe some, and that's safe.
So if he's spending some, what's the best thing a nigga ever bought you?
Got a crib with me.
A crib with you?
I think that's the biggest one.
Damn, that's a hard ball. What about you?
A nigga has done put me in a position to win. That shit, to constantly be able to win off of that one knowledge that you gave me. Wow.
That's real shit.
That's the
I ain't
best
gonna
shit.
lie. That's the table in a relationship. Like what y'all feel y'all bring to a relationship?
I bring everything. I bring me. Like that's enough.
Like what's enough? Like
I get my own breeze. I'm not, you feel me? Some bitch that do nothing, right? I'm independent. I do my own thing. I have my own aspirations. I ain't gonna be under you. Like,
Basically, she's wording it very nicely.
I don't need you, nigga. Like that.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. At least you can answer that.
So-
You can answer that.
so what the nigga gotta bring to the table for you?
Everything like me.
You gotta provide. Just be a man. Just be a man. Don't be one of these bitch ass niggas. Just be a man. Play your role. That's it. Let a female
Play your role,
provide.
got it.
'Cause at the end of the day,
What's provided to you though? Because I feel like
it make our life
two
easier.
different.
Nigga, you see what's going on.
So it's provided like
Buy some
50-50.
groceries.
Is that like making sure you don't pay for Nathan?
Just make their life easier. If Shorty need her nails done, just sign her that relationship. If she need to get her hair done, I not like every week, but damn, I need to hold the bitch down. You feel me? Cause hair is very expensive. Like everything is expensive for
Yeah,
her.
sure. That shit
if a
like
nigga make your life
$400.
easier, then a female's able to really be a female, like provide that sensuality that y'all want. That who cook me a good meal? I'm hungry.
Can y'all cook?
Come through. I get that. Come on, put in that shit.
What's your best meal?
I'm Spanish, so I make a lot of ribs. I make moro. I make ensalada papa. I make that Dominican
I didn't go to your
shit.
crib.
You be seeing me posted, you be
Thanksgiving
like,
over there. That's what I'm saying. That's
Nah, I think you should bring a dish.
Thanksgiving over there.
You should bring a dish over here. We want to do some
What's
Thanksgiving shit.
What's your favorite? Let me ask y'all first. What's your favorite dish? Actually, a Dominican dish. Don't say my food.
That's crazy.
That's everybody go to.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna get a lot of likes for this, but my favorite dish is probably like I'm waiting for this is bacalao.
Ew.
Okay,
I
that's
love
different.
that.
It's different. Man.
I'll fuck
I like
up a whole
bacalao,
bowl
yeah,
of that, like word
every
too.
day.
Yeah.
Mofongo fake, alright?
That's
My
kind
father
of the
is
same
alright.
as my food.
That's crazy.
He was like, "What's the next best thing?" Mofongo.